Crusaders, today I'm doing the top 5 strong female characters book tag. I was so excited when I got tagged to do this because this is, I think, an incredibly important tag. Definitely one of the tags worth doing. This tag was created by Reign of Books and they had some questions, but I'm just gonna more name my top 5 characters and talk about why I think they are strong. I was tagged by Trina at Toxie Moxie, I think that's how it's pronounced, so I'll link her video down below along with the original creator, and let's get to it. So first I just want to start with some honourable mentions. These are characters that haven't made my top 5 list, but that I still think are incredibly strong and are worth mentioning. So honourable mention first is Karou in Daughter of Smoke and Bone, Becca Cavish in the Night Runners series, and Catherine in Privilege of the Sword, which, if you don't already know, is my favourite book. I just want to talk about it all the time. So yes, anyway, Catherine in The Privilege of the Sword is definitely on there too. So at number 5 on my list we actually have an old childhood favourite, and that is Violet Baudelaire from a series of unfortunate events. I only have the first 2, the rest are in the attic, so I couldn't get one which actually has Violet on the front. But if you look very closely, she's there in the background. She's there, and she's on the back too. Why do I think Violet makes the list? Well, why in the world would Violet not make the list? She is a 14-year-old orphan with a 12-year-old brother and a baby sister, and she looks after them throughout all of the series. They had to stay together and she had to be really strong in order for them to actually survive, because Count Olaf just is always after them. She is an amazing inventor, incredibly clever for her age. All of the Baudelaire orphans are. She is strong and brave in order to rescue her siblings like she does. I mean, that shows so much strength. Her bravery alone shows strength. She's the group leader, she's mature, she's confident. She really makes the best of any situation, and then of course there's their motto, there's always something. She definitely makes the list because she was a perfect role model when I was growing up. I mean, I kind of wanted to be Violet Baudelaire for a while. Did anyone else do that when they used to like get a ribbon and tie it up in their hair when they were thinking, I'm going to invent something, and then you go around the house collecting little bits and see how they could go together in some way? Yep. Violet Baudelaire is at number 5. At number 4 we have a recent one, and that is Selena Sardothien from the Throne of Glass series. Now I've only actually read the first one, but I just know that when I read the next one and the next one after that, I am going to see her just as a stronger and stronger character, and she's going to develop, and she's definitely on the list for no other reason than being an assassin. You know, she is made out to be this fearsome, strong assassin, and the fact that she was only a child and only younger than 18 when she was doing all that, no one believes that. So yes, Selena Sardothien, strong-willed, strong female, kick-ass, has to be on the list, doesn't she? So at number 3 on my list, that's a 4. So at number 3 on my list we have Ida Arnold from Brighton Rock. Rock, if you didn't know, is a classic by Graham Greene written in the 30s. Ida Arnold is the force of justice in this book. She's not a Catholic and she's not religious like the others, but she has a strong sense of morals and of what's right and wrong, and she will see justice served whatever the cost. So she takes on a mob boss, decides to become a detective and hunt him down, and also wants to save this girl. She's strong and brave, and she always does the right thing. I think that Ida Arnold is an incredible character, and this was the first book I read in 2014, and that she has still stayed with me up until this point. She's definitely a strong female character, and this book should definitely be read. And if you're wanting a classic that is easy to get into and doesn't even feel much like a classic, then definitely pick Brighton Rock up. Ida takes no nonsense, takes care of herself, strong, voluptuous woman. Okay, now we're at number 2. Number 2 is taken up by a character that I have also grown up with, as I'm sure most everybody has, and that is Hermione Granger. Yes, of course, Hermione Granger. How could she not make my list? I don't really think anything needs to be said about Hermione that's not already been said about her strong, brave characteristics, her cleverness, her intelligence. Hermione's morals, everything about her screams role model. She knows what to focus on. I think that's a main thing I loved about Hermione, is that yes, there's Ron, yes, there's teenage problems, but they take a backseat to the real problems that are going on in the world. When she first came, she never tried to change herself. She was always just herself. She was who she was. She was proud and confident, and she was clever. She wants to do well. She makes learning fun and cool. Incredible role model for children staying in school, enjoying studying. Okay, I just think it's very clear that we love Hermione. In this book especially, they just couldn't do anything without her. I mean, without Hermione, Harry would be dead long, 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 long ago. Yeah? Okay, so number 1 on my list. Number 1 is actually a book written about women finding their strength. So, I mean, it's not really much of a surprise. And that is Shug Avery from The Colour Purple, and to an extent Seeley, but Shug Avery is the one I'm really concentrating on as the character. Shug Avery is a sultry blues singer who helps our main character see that she does not need to take abuse from men. She can be her own strong, independent woman. Shug is big and beautiful and strong. She can influence men and help other people by doing that. She has broad views on religion and ethics and has a lot to teach people. A true heroine. And that's all that needs to be said, really. I think Shug Avery is definitely, well, when I was thinking of this list, she was definitely the strong woman I could think of that really deserved the top spot. I know that everyone has their weaknesses, but as a woman who has taken control of her own destiny for the time, Shug Avery is a heroine. So that was my list, and these are my top 5 characters who are apparently red, white and black. I think I have some good females here. I think I have them showing strength in different ways, like Violet's strength of survival, Selena's strength of just being a badass, the moral strength, and Hermione's just all round I'm amazing. I'm happy to say that these 2 were written by men and these 3 were written by women, so I think I have a fair balance, really. I like that I've got some which were written by men. So yes, I will leave who I've tagged down in the description, but thank you for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye! Bye, Crusaders! Bye, Crusaders of Justice!